Hi everyone, this is the overview of Lab 9. So I'm going to bounce back and forth between the lab handout here and Spider and No Machine. The other day I set up an experiment where I set my No Machine connection from my house here in Baltimore to San Jose and then back to Goucher where Phoenix is. And it worked pretty well. So I was pleasantly surprised at how usable the No Machine software is from, well, twice the width of the US. Okay, so we're going to start by opening Lab 8 and saving it as Lab 9. You have Lab 8 open. Let's save it as okay. You're going to write a function that takes frequency counts, just like the function you wrote, prob and range, in Lab 8 did, and a week number. And here's a week number. And it'll compute and return the conditional probability that a woman in week N of her pregnancy gives birth during this week. Right, so we know that she didn't give birth during weeks 1 to N minus 1. That's important when we compute the denominator. We just want the number of births in week N and greater than N. Right, so keep that in mind. So you're going to be doing conditional counting. The numerator is just the number of births in week N. And we saw how to do that in the previous video, the Lab 8 review video. Okay, let me help you get started. So you can just add the function at the end of your program. Remember, it doesn't matter where you define it, but you have to define it before you use it. Okay. Scroll down here a little bit so you can see. All right, so we're defining a function named conprob. It takes frequency counts in a dictionary as an input. And I had named the input here N. You can use that, or if it's easier for you to remember, you can name it week. Okay. So you'll, just like you did with prob and range, add some code to initialize your counts, your numerator and your numerator and your denominator, and then you're going to loop through the frequency counts in counts. Like so. Let's add a comment here. Item is the week number. Count is the number of births during that week. So we had to encode here to compute the to do the sum for the denominator, if you go back to the Lab 8 review, you can see a trick that'll allow you to compute the numerator without using a loop. And so you're going to add some code here. Watch your indentation. And after the loop, notice how I just indented out, you'll add your return statement to output the numerator divided by the denominator. Okay. Then you're going to use that function twice to compute these two probabilities of first and other live births during the 39th week. And so you'll use first counts for this one, other counts for this one. Right, and your output should be similar to this. Okay. So that's the overview of the lab. If you have questions, post them in the Lab 9 discussion. I'll be monitoring it. And if necessary, we can set up a session to allow me to look at your no machine together with you. All right. You take care. See you next time.